Okay, so we're basically starting the podcast, and then we'll catch Spicy up, and I'll cut it like he was here the entire time. Um, the general rules are whatever we decide one at a time, and like the what I'm saying is basically I made the rule last podcast that you can only add rules if you're the host, and you can either add a rule or take away a rule, but you can't do both. And so that was the rule that I added as host last time. You can add or take away one rule, and otherwise it's the Wild West, baby. Like pew, 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 pew. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You could literally be like, okay, the podcast is about fish. Did you know that Spanish for fish is pescado? No? Say it with me. Pescado. And like you fucking derail the entire thing. And then you're like, by the way, Tim wins. End of podcast. Does that make sense?
How am I still hearing Spicy? I'm confused.
Did you hang up?
I did. I'm talking on my Xbox now. What is happening? Hold on.
Well, alright. What peoples? Yo, 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 yo. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna get a little bit of music in.
That was crazy.
It was crazy.
It like didn't hang up.
Huh. That is crazy. Alright, so we're basically just waiting on Spicy to really start the podcast, and I also like the fact that we're about to explain all of this to him, because that's going to be the start of the podcast, is basically explaining the podcast.
Okay, I am here.
Spicy Bob, me boy.
You like the announcement I did?
Yeah, that was great.
What
That
announcement?
was perfect.
Why am I scared?
Okay, look at stream announcements for my area.
Alright, hold on. Stream announcements, Spicy's sub-community. Due to unforeseen circumstances being invited to Timbo's podcast, I will be delaying stream tonight until 1 a.m. Okay. Okay. So, Kenzie, I know you're the host tonight. Would you kindly take it away?
Oh, okay. I
Start.
thought you were explaining to Spicy, but that's fine.
No. Oh, do you want me to do it? Okay, I'll do it. All right, Spicy. So I'm really glad that you're new and you don't know anything about this, because this is gonna give us a chance to explain to the audience who's never heard of us before what the podcast is about. So basically, the podcast is a game show where the host rotates every time someone wins the said game show from the beginning, from the previous episode. They are now God. Like, they are all powerful. And they can add one rule or take away one rule from the ultimate constitution of the podcast. And so I added last episode 1, because I was the host. I added the rule that you can only add one rule or take away one rule only when you're the host. And if it's an absurd rule, it may be vetoed with a unanimous no from the underlings, which are the contestants.
Got it.
So if
essentially, if you're host, you are just a dungeon master.
Yeah, basically, yes. And so it was Kenzie was tasked with creating a new game. Last game was a series of scenarios where they had the worst superpowers, and if you had a superpower that made a situation worse, then you got a point. So that was a pretty fun episode.
Hilarious.
Yes, it was. And anyone that's listening right now, if you haven't checked out episode 1, it's a humdinger. Even my clients who are not gamers have listened to it, and they said that they laughed through the entire thing. So, all right, Kenzie, I've explained the premise. You were the host. All power goes to you, Mrs. God Kenzie.
Mrs. God Kenzie. Well, thank you for the intro. As far as rules go, I think I'm just gonna leave it the same for now. I have no rules that I want to change or add, so we're just gonna go with the flow. And if I feel like I need to veto something halfway through, I'm gonna veto something halfway through.
10-4.
My game for tonight is we're gonna do some useless product sales pitches.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna give you guys a really absurd product that actually has been on the market at one point or another, and you guys need to try and convince me why I need to buy it.
You realize that I consider myself one of the best salesmen in the entire world. So
I guess tonight's your test. I guess tonight's your test.
I absolutely am.
You know, if you're able to convince me that I actually should buy it and put it in my house, I will give you the points. I might throw some trivia in the middle every now and then just to break it up, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, I'm ready.
All right, sounds good.
By the way, because the podcast is new, I am going to interject every now and then. Do you mind if we start with a little bit of small talk before we start with the game?
I do have a small talk question.
Go for it. Yeah. So this is the section, everybody, for small talk. That means that the audience gets to know us a little bit more.
Got it.
So my small talk question is, if animals suddenly had the ability to use social media, what animal do you think would go viral first, and what would the post be that went viral?
Turtles.
I'm gonna have to say cats.
Pass?
No, cats.
Oh, cats.
Why cats? Is it
why
because
cats?
they're so side-eye and snarky? And
yes, and that's exactly fucking why. I feel like Grumpy Cat will say, "Why was I made into a meme, you asshole?"
Or it'd be like, my human's doing that thing again today. Oh gosh, yeah. kill me right now where I stand. my human hasn't fed me in the last 20 minutes. I've eaten 17 times today. I'm gonna starve. I'm gonna starve. I weigh 28 pounds.
That sounds great, honestly.
So I vote turtles. And I have a very good explanation for this.
Okay, go for it.
All right.
Turtles, they live the longest, right? They live over 100 on average. So like 150. I think the longest living turtle is like 180, right? So they've seen some shit. You know what I mean?
I
know exactly where this is going.
They're experienced men and women turtles, and they have a long, rich life and a long story to tell. Now, if it's a domesticated turtle or tortoise, if we're being technical, then all they know is the inside of a glass cage, and they have that prisoner mindset, right? And so
I mean but like also just like if they're being taken care of by their owner inside like a glass cage, they've probably seen their owner do some shit too.
Yes, he's posting, he's like, I've seen my owner fuck his wife for the 365th time. I'm just gonna eat my lettuce leaf. Okay, so I actually have a little bit of small talk that has to do with me. So I just spent the last 20 minutes chasing down an old lady Shih Tzu because I sell solar on the side. I'm the owner of PT&C Gym, for anybody that doesn't know, and I sell solar in between clients on my days off because it's a little bit extra money. I get to walk around, and I give out my gym card to anybody that is a no. So basically they're paying me to advertise my gym, which I think is genius, but that's neither here nor there. But I knocked on a lady's door, and she opened. She's like, hello. And then out goes her Shih Tzu. And it's like freaking running like it's having the time of its life, like looking up at the sky, looking up at the sky, just running in circles. And I'm like, oh no. And this lady is in no condition to go running after a Shih Tzu. So I was like, I'll get her. And then I run after it, and it thinks we're playing tag. I swear to God, because it literally was taunting me. I would get out of breath because I would run after it for like a freaking like 100 yards. And then I'd be like, God dang it, I'd stop for a second. It would come up to me 3 feet away, bark at me, and like wag its tail. I'm like, come here, you little shit. And it would run away like, and just fucking scamper off. And it did that like 3 times. I was like, God. And so.
And you did that in the fucking heat that the summer has been like crazy.
In jeans. So yes. And so
you were having a fucking field day, weren't you?
I made a noose out of my phone charger, and like kind of like a lasso. I want to say noose because Jesus Christ, I want to kill.
Noose is a horrible.
I wanted to kill that dog.
To a fucking dog.
And so the next time it came up to me like a little bit out of reach, I lassoed it with my makeshift wire charger noose, and I finally got it. And it started gator rolling and all that. And I was like, can you get your dog? So she picked her up. I was like, do you want a solar system now? And she was like, no. I was like, okay. And I left.
I tried.
You did all that effort for no reason.
I go above and beyond.
Sorry, Kenzie, what were you saying? I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're okay. I was just like, you can't say you didn't try. You at least tried, you know?
I give you an F for effort.
F for effort.
F for effort.
Spicy, tell us something about you that we don't know yet.
Shit.
No.
Putting me on the spot here.
By the way, anytime that we need to cut, like I'll say cut and I'll know to edit it out. So like nothing is permanent. Like I'll edit this part out. So if you ever need a moment, just say you need a moment and then we can just shut the fuck up. We are streaming live right now, but that doesn't matter. They don't count. They're not real people.
I mean, I guess, so I work in a hotel, higher end hotel. I work as a bellman over there. And every morning, because I work overnight shifts, I get to see the sunrise. I've taken pictures of sunrises and moons and everything nearly every night and every day for the last year. And now I got like a crazy fucking photographer's portfolio of the same fucking place every day.
That's really cool. You should make like an Instagram of just that.
I do have an Instagram of it, but it's just I haven't kept it updated. I didn't really ever care to.
I gotcha.
So a lot of it's just for me and my family and my friends to see, and that's about it. Yeah.
Well, that's cool as shit.
That really is.
A little bit about me. I am a paraprofessional at an elementary school, so I work with special education kids every single day, and I could not imagine doing anything else with my life. I have been all over the place the last couple of weeks. I've been with 2nd grade, I've been with kindergarten, I've been with 1st grade. My first week I was with 5th grade for a little bit, but teaching is something that I really enjoy and something that I can see myself doing for a very long time, if not for my entire career. Takes a lot of patience, takes a lot of courage, hearing a lot of the things that these kids go through nowadays, but it's also still very rewarding. Like today, the kid that I was working with started actually playing with friends at recess, which he hasn't done like pretty much all year. So that was really cool to see.
Nice.
That was like the small little win for the day.
Very nice.
So,
now let's go be idiots and talk about stupid shit.
Yes. So now tell me why I need a stupid product in my house.
Okay, what's the product?
The first one we're gonna start with is diet water.
I know what this is from. I know exactly what you're talking about when you say diet water, because it was from a fish tank skit. I have always loved this this type of product topic thing that they do, so it's fun just doing it ourselves. But if you want to begin, Mr. Salesman, you can begin.
Oh no,
I'll
no,
go
you
after.
got this. You've got this. You've already started.
Oh, okay. Put me on the spot. Got you. Why you should buy diet water? Well, it's less calories than water. I know it says 0, but you can have -0 now.
Okay.
I don't know if that really helps.
-0.
I don't know if that really
I
helps.
drink the water and shed the pounds.
Yes.
Is that your whole sales pitch?
I thought we were gonna go like back and forth with things that are good about it.
Well, all right. So I've got a fully encompassing sales pitch that is it's one thing, and let me tell you why you need diet water. Now let's talk about why you don't want regular water. Regular water out of the top, like out of the tap, has Teflon, it has zinc, it has fluoride, and they thought that fluoride was good for you, and now they're learning that it causes autism and things like that. And so diet water doesn't have any of those autism causing side effects, and Teflon is actually really bad for you too. It stops your heart, all that jazz. And what you want is diet water, free of all of those extra additives. And basically, I know the word die is in diet, but you won't die from this. So diet water. There you go.
Bravo.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Did I win?
I think I'm gonna give it the. Did I win? Did I do it? Did I do it good? Yeah, no, I'm gonna give the point to Timbo for now, but
Woo!
that's just because he's got the whole gym experience. He can nutrition.
I am not a salesman by any means.
All right.
I'm keeping track of points alongside Kenzie, and I have Timbo 1, and then I put cool guy, and then I put spicy 0, losing so far.
Wow, thanks. Thank you.
All right.
That makes me feel honored.
Our next product for the night is gonna be an electronic ice cream cone that spins for you, so you don't have to rotate the cone as you lick it.
Whoa.
Have you ever been so... I'll go first, yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever been so lazy that you just don't feel like doing anything yourself? Well, and do you like ice cream? That's the better question. Well, we got a product for you. A electronic ice cream cone. You don't have to move it, you don't have to even touch it. It'll spin for you. All you have to do is stick your tongue out, and it'll do everything for you. You never have to even think about touching an ice cream cone again. Just slap some ice cream from a carton and never have to think about licking the ice cream cone on your own.
Clap,
Yeah,
clap,
I don't
clap, 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 clap.
I don't know. I'm really
I'm
shit
saying that you cannot do it.
I'd buy it.
I would. I might. All right, Timbo, what you got?
Okay, so we're not gonna go residential. We're gonna go big and go after what's it called? The fucking what's the ice cream store that you see at like mall? Cold Stone. We're going after Cold Stone. So, Mr. Cold Stone, thank you for meeting me today. I brought my briefcase, so you see that I'm an official businessman. And I want you to consider for your customers the liability of causing carpal tunnel from eating your product. Now, we have 72 cases of old women that are claiming carpal tunnel, and we have lawsuits ready to go because you and your ice cream cones of death are causing carpal tunnel. Now, I'm prepared to talk them down because, you know, nobody wants to deal with that. And we have a device for you that is going to get rid of all of that liability, all of that danger, and it lets your customers, you serve it in this turnable ice cream cone that turns it for them. All they have to do is put their fat faces onto the ice cream, stick out their tongue like so, and then just press the button, and it will turn and scoop ice cream onto their fat tongues without any need for extra calories. Now, that's saving your customers from paying carpal tunnel and you from lawsuits. Sign here.
Why did you have to call them fat? Like, holy
I was being bullied.
yeah, seriously. And also, we're talking to Kenzie, not fucking Cold Stone.
Oh, you're right. I might have failed that one.
He can imagine that I'm the CEO of Cold Stone any day. How can I don't get bullied that hard?
So I was doing a hard sales approach. I usually do soft sales, but that was a hard sales approach.
You do hard sales versus soft serve.
Basically, hard sales is when you just make fun of somebody and bully them into buying whatever you're trying to sell.
Got it. So that's how you do solar.
No, that is not. That's how my boss does solar. But that's how I do it is much softer. I do it more conversational, and soft sales. It makes.
You don't have to explain yourself, man. I'm just.
Oh no, I'm talking. This is something I enjoy talking about. Soft sales is when you prompt the customer to ask questions that you want them to ask, so you answer them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's it. I'm very passionate about sales.
Next one before we talk about some common sense is the how to read a book.
What's a book?
No,
the name of the book is How to Read a Book. It's a book on how to read.
Oh. Okay.
You can go first, Tim.
All right, I'll go first. I feel like so I was hoping to go first on the last one because I feel like the person that goes second has a slight advantage, and I wanted to keep it fair.
Also, who got points on the last one?
Oh no, Spicy did. Spicy didn't make me feel like a fat piece of shit. So.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, let me change my notes to Kelsey is unfair, and and we're tied.
I'm literally someone who has no sales expertise whatsoever.
All right, so
going against someone who does it every day.
My new notes say Tim 1 point deserves to win, and Spicy 1 point barely keeping up. All right.
Wow.
I can barely keep up.
But each of us have 1 point, and I'm like, I am dominating.
Well, in my book, it is Tim does this for a living, so should probably win. And then me, winging it until I die.
I'm gonna just quit my job if I lose this podcast today.
Better get those resignation papers in.
Okay, so how to read a book, the book. Got it. All right. Sir, you are 25 years old and you cannot read. I have the perfect thing for you. Or hold on, no, Kenzie. Yeah, I'm selling to you. Right. Not an executive, not anybody else, to you. Kenzie, you are illiterate. That's okay. But if you want to change that, then I have the perfect book for you. It has sound pronunciations. So it's actually a pop-up book with it looks like it's made for kids. It's not. You can bring this out in Starbucks and be not ashamed, even though it has pop-up pictures and loud sounds. Say A for ass, that kind of thing. And it teaches you how to read, and by the end of the book you will be reading Shakespeare. Sign here.
I feel like let me recondense my fucking self. Holy shit. That fucked me up. That was funny. Alright.
A for ass. B for bitch. C for never mind.
Alright, I'll go.
P for pterodactyl.
Yeah,
F?
that's correct, actually.
F for go fuck yourself.
F for failure.
Also, the entire time you were giving me the executive pitch, all I could think of was that Vine of like, yo, what up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna be putting an animal on the screen when you made that laugh, Spicy.
My favorite is when sometimes my mic picks up when I like wheeze, and I shit you not, I sound like a Windex bottle.
Yeah.
I sometimes, when I wheeze, I sometimes sound like a teapot whistle.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
All right.
All right,
Let me,
what's your pitch?
What you got, Spicy?
Sell me this book.
How to read.
have you ever had trouble reading? If you have, we have the perfect book for you. All you have to do is look at it. There's no words. It's all pictures. And there's an audiobook function. Just like Timbo said, in a way. There's an audiobook function that you can listen in the headphones, so you don't have to have anyone else hear you. There's also a functionality where, shit, I fucking messed up. Where was I going with this? Bro, I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
That's okay. You can even restart. I'll edit out whatever.
Okay, let me restart then.
Okay.
Shit, bro,
Future
lost where I was
Timbo,
at.
cut this out.
Yeah. All right. Give me 1 second.
Not a problem.
My thoughts.
It takes a lot of the pressure off knowing that you can basically just fuck up whenever and then restart. Because that means that none of it matters.
All right. I think. Okay. All right. Have you ever had a really hard time reading? Well, if you had, this book is for you. We don't even have to read the title to you because the audiobook will do that function for you. Another thing is, every time that you get stuck on a word, you just skip over it and the book still makes sense.
No consequences.
No consequences. You have broken English? No, don't worry. We can fix it by using fucking tools. Just put a screwdriver here and a hammer there, and voila, your English is fixed.
Imagine skipping over a word in a sentence. The sentence goes from he doesn't die to he die, and you're like, wait, what?
Don't
A major
open.
plot twist.
Don't press this button. Press this button.
Someone doesn't know how to do contractions. They just skip over all of them. It changes
Well-
the entire meeting.
Well, according to
time.
Spicy's book, you can skip over them and still learn everything. That's magic.
Well, audiobooks are kind of magic too, so.
True. Kenzie?
True. Oh man. Just for the fact of all of the plot twists, that are gonna come out of skipping over words while reading a book, I have to give the point to Spicy.
Don't press the button that spawns the nuke. Press the button that spawns the nuke.
I'm starting to see a pattern here. All right, let's see the next one. What are we doing on this next one?
All right, the next one, we have a cat hairbrush, but the only way you can use it is if you're holding the cat like a baby, and the brush is in your mouth and it's shaped like a tongue.
I've seen that, and that was on Shark Tank.
Too.
That was on
Shark Tank?
Yes, and they laughed her out of that place.
Who goes to multi-million, if not billionaires, and pitches a brush shaped like a tongue?
No, Mark is a billionaire.
I said multi-million, if not billion.
Yeah, yeah. I was just saying you are correct. Mark, what's his face?
Cuban.
Mark Cuban is a billionaire, and he always tells them about it too. He's like, "Hey, this is why I'm a billionaire, and you're a millionaire." Like that's an insult.
Yeah.
Also, who got? Did I get the point for last round or?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 2-1 Spicy right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Spicy, you go first this time.
Yeah. We'll go back and forth.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Have you ever loved your cat so much that you wanted them to feel like its mom was petting it, or its mom was brushing it? Well, think no further than the hairbrush that's shaped like a tongue. If you like tonguing things and cats, this is definitely for you.
Rewind. That was crazy.
What was crazy?
If you like tonguing things.
Don't interrupt the man. He's in the middle of a commercial.
I was actually gonna make a joke on that too.
Continue tonguing things. Continue.
If you like tonguing things and cats, then this is the pussy thing for you.
Oh, wow.
All you have to do is stick the little brush in your mouth and lick your cat, and all else flies out the window. Literally, your cat will probably fly out the window. But
it's crazy that that's actually what that function is for. Like that's actually what that item is used for. You did not lie or exaggerate at all in your commercial. You were very accurate, especially tonguing things.
But that's not all. If you need to brush the hair on the cat's feet, now you can tongue your feet. Oh, and if you thought we were done there, don't forget about the tail. This can go so many ways, and end very wrongly. Cat tonguing. Don't do this at home.
Cat tonguing. That's the new hashtag. Cat tonguing.
Cat tonguing. Motto. Don't do this at home.
Okay, is it my turn?
Go for it.
Okay, so I think you guys are going to feel a theme going along with all of my advertisements. Did you know, so this is the start of it, did you know that when you brush your cat with a wooden brush or a regular spine brush, your cat actually thinks that you're attacking it, and so it is holding still only because out of fear and terror that you're trying to kill it. It is frozen solid. Now, if you were to use our product, the tongue brush, then it would actually relax and help with the bonding ritual between you and your cat. So a mother cat, when it's licking its young, it releases oxytocin and actually creates more of a deeper bond with each other. And if you were to use our product, the tongue brush, you would actually help your cat release oxytocin, and you guys would become closer than ever. And everyone knows that cat ladies love to be closer with their cats. So buy our tongue brush, because tonguing is where it's at. Sign here.
Sign here every time. I can't. Alright, Timbo actually talked through that whole thing like he really, really, really believed in his product. So I have to give the point to Timbo because he sold me with confidence.
Yes.
I think the way that Timbo sells is through scientific research type-esque sounding stuff.
That's exactly how
He's
it's
very compare and contrast.
And then I'm just comic relief
This is
at
the way
this
that
point.
things were done. Now look at the way that can be done and why it's so much better.
And I'm just comic relief.
I start with disparaging whatever my competition is. I was like,
Yeah.
you use that? That's stupid. Here's why. And then we're better. Here's why. Whenever I'm selling a client at my gym, I tell them why Planet Fitness is stupid all the time.
So, I have a question. Is there ever a possibility where both teams get points, or is it just one or the other?
Oh no, it can be.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I just didn't know if that was out of the realm of possibility.
So, what you're saying is that every time someone has gotten a single point so far, the other person did terribly.
No, not terrible. There was just like enough of a difference for me to say that one was definitively better than the other.
Okay, so there can be like a tie kind of situation.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, I'm glad I asked that question because I wasn't sure. You know.
Are you only giving points for this game, or are you giving points for other things?
So far just the game, but I think we're gonna take a pause from this and we're gonna test your guys' common sense really quick.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So
Sense ain't that common.
it ain't.
It ain't.
Okay.
I need that. Maybe I need that book how to read.
I've been known to be a very stupid individual, so good luck.
That's not something to brag about.
Okay. All right. First question. We're gonna go.
People are
It's
concerned
math,
for me all
so-
the time.
Sorry, what?
So our
Oh, hold on.
first
Hey,
question
hold on.
is.
Pause real quick.
Nope.
I need to grab something. Sorry.
That's fine.
Began when I was sober. Now I stumble in a room where nobody else cares. Now I'm in two minds thinking about you. I'm in two minds thinking whether I'm too kind to give you all of my truth. I'm in two minds thinking. Now I'm in two minds thinking about you. I'm in two minds thinking whether I'm too kind to give you all of my truth. I'm in two.
Cue Jeopardy music.
Sorry, I'm just making things right now. While Timbo's doing his thing.
Fire. I'm gonna eat some meatballs.
Or I guess warming up some wings. They're lemon pepper wings. I got them like yesterday. And
Nice.
I did not get a chance to eat them. I just put them in the fridge and passed the fuck out. I will be right back as well.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to grab something out of my car.
Spicy's making wings.
Oh, okay. So we're taking a little break?
Mhm.
Okay. Have you listened to
Just warming
Distractable?
them up.
Have you listened to Distractable at all?
I think I've listened to 3 of them.
Oh, I'm so glad we're taking a break right now. My dog. Hope the podcast is going well. Audit, the podcast is going great without you. You stood us up.
How dare you?
Hold on, my roommate needs in. I'm really glad we're taking a break right now. Now, dog, shut up. Get your pie holes. Okay, you guys ready to continue? You guys ready to roll?
I am. Whatever. Spicy's back.
Spicy buffalo wings. Are you back? Oops, 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 oops. How do you feel like the episode's going so far, Kenzie?
So far, so good. I mean, like, obviously, me hosting has some couple of kinks and stuff to work out, but that's just because I'm awkward and
Well, the thing is,
don't really put myself in a leader position ever.
Nah, this podcast can be it's literally a newborn baby. It can be anything we make it. And I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Hospital? Audit, are you at the hospital? What the fuck? Nah, I'm 2 hours away from home at the hospital. Why are you at the hospital, Audit? We're taking a break from the podcast, so we're going to talk about you being in the hospital. I'm fine, but just waiting for someone to come out. Well, I hope your friend's okay, or family member, whoever it is. I will ask him when we play. All right, Audit. Well, as long as you're okay, I hope whoever you're there for is okay. And if they're having a baby, congratulations. I said that preemptively. And Audit, if at all you want to pop into the podcast while we're doing it and be a guest star 4th member, you may. I want wings now.
Mm-hmm.
So for anybody that's just tuning in, we are playing a game. Kenzie is the host today, and we have a rotating host. It's very much like Distractable. And the game today is sales pitches on fucking useless items. I think we've gone over diet water, the cat tongue brush, which is a real thing. So is diet water. The book on how to read.
And then what was the second one? The second one was the one that spicy one.
Oh yeah, the twirling ice cream cone that rotates for you. Yeah. So this podcast is on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, anywhere that you find podcasts. This podcast is on. And the main source is the podcast section of my YouTube channel. It's Timbo Flex. But it will be cleaned up, and I do a lot of editing with it so that none of this is going to be in there. Yeah, everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Can't carry on. Right. Gotta go. They just came out. Have fun. All right, Audit. Hey, stay safe, and our thoughts are with you, or whoever's in the hospital.
Great timing. I'm back.
Yeah. All right, y'all ready to roll?
All right, you all ready to test your common sense?
All right, let's test our common sense. What's
all right,
up?
First one's a little bit of a math question. How many times can you subtract 8 from 64?
8 times.
8 times.
No.
Oh wait, god damn it! I just realized she said subtract. Fuck.
Well,
1 time.
No.
Yep.
You can,
Spicy
no.
got it.
What
No,
you
Spicy got it.
Hold on. It's 8 times because
No,
8,
it's what?
No, it's 64 minus 8.
And then
64 minus 8 is what?
Well, hold on. Let me pull up the calculator.
Is 56.
56, and then you subtract 8
56.
again. There's 8 8s in
From
64.
56, but you're subtracting it from 56. You're not subtracting it from 64 anymore.
Well, that's just stupid. That's just fucking stupid.
Sounds like you don't like common sense, I guess.
Okay. How many months have 28 days?
Every single month does.
Every
Nice,
single
spicy.
month. Oh, okay. Do you want to take turns, or is this like a buzzer kind of thing? Like whoever answers first?
Yeah, I would kind of. This
Okay.
one, since it's sort of like a
All right.
Spitfire round,
All right.
just do.
All right, I've rolled my pant legs up. I rolled up my sleeves. I rolled up my pant legs up to my mid thigh. I'm ready.
All right.
You guys can't see me, so just believe that I did all that.
Okay.
Urkel. 100 pounds of steel and 100 pounds of feathers. Which one's heavier?
They're both the
They
same.
weigh the same.
Aha.
Good.
Suck it.
What was the tallest mountain in the world before Mount Everest was discovered?
Mount Everest.
No Mount Everest because it's
Nice.
work.
Just because it wasn't discovered doesn't mean it wasn't
Correct.
the tallest.
All right, you throw a ball 5 feet away, and it comes right back to you. Which direction did you throw it in?
You throw a ball. Hold on. You throw a ball 5 feet away, and it comes back to you. Which
Oh,
direction?
you threw it up.
Nice, Missy.
Damn it. I'm stupid. I told
You're
you.
racing against
I told you I'm
several
a stupid
people.
man.
Hey, that's why we're here. We're gonna educate today.
Education.
You're racing against several people, and you pass the person in third place. What place are you in now?
Third place.
Nice, Swayze.
Third place.
How many peaches can you put in an empty basket?
It depends on
Until it's full.
how much. It depends on how big the basket is.
Nope.
How many peaches can you put into an empty? Oh, 0, because it wouldn't be empty anymore. It's just like the
Not
first
0.
question.
Not 0.
1.
Yeah. Way to go.
Wait,
I'm
how
confused.
does that make sense?
You can put 1 in an empty basket, and then
And
the next one you put in, it's no
Oh,
longer
it's
empty.
not. Oh, I got you.
Okay. Well, it's still mine. Oh wait, are we getting points for this?
Yes.
Are you keeping track? Because I was not.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What are we at right
You
now?
guys are currently tied 6-6.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You guys have been even all day.
Oh my gosh.
Night. All right. How can a
Alright,
person go
wait,
10
wait.
days without sleep?
Hold on.
How can a person?
What were you saying, Timbo?
I was like, can we go? I want to put all my points on the line, and if I get the next one right, then I get 6 points. If I lose it, then 0 points. Will you allow that?
We can wager the next one. Yeah.
Yes.
I
I'm
already
just
said
gonna
this
stay
one
on-
was not fair.
I'm gonna stay with the normal points. I'm not wagering anything.
All right. But so for this one, it's just 1. So how can a person go 10 days without sleep?
Not sleeping.
I mean, if you want to hallucinate, sure.
Meth.
No.
Yes. Manic.
Okay.
Also manic episode if you're bipolar.
Oh my god.
I mean, you're speaking all truths, but it's not the answer I'm looking for.
But the right answer. So that's
What was
three.
the
That's
question
3
again?
points.
How can a person go 10 days without sleep?
By
And he
sleeping
has
on
the
the
em-
11th day.
No. When do you sleep?
At night.
Oh, night. Oh
so
my
you
god.
you just sleep at night.
Alright, yeah.
I'll give it to Timbo just because he said at night out loud, but
Yes. I have 7 points. I'm wagering all of it.
all right. You get an email from a mysterious prince who lives far away. He says that if you send him money, he'll use it to access his wealth and share it with you. What do you do?
The spam.
Block him because it's a fucking scam.
Good. Spicy's not getting fished.
I said spam.
Timbo.
I
Timbo,
said
Timbo.
I said spam. You put it in spam. This is the right answer. Don't
All
take
right.
my points.
I'm just gonna keep you guys both at 7. You can wage
No.
this next one if you'd like.
No. Did I lose this one?
I mean, I heard Spicy first, but it could just because he was louder.
We will.
Sorry.
I have recorded evidence. I was first, but if it was a stipulation, I will say, do what you will. You are the host. Whatever you decide, I'll go with. I'll
Since
accept
it was unfair about the volume, I will just keep you guys at 7, but you can wager all of your points on this one.
Wager it all.
Okay. What countries have the 4th of July?
Every country.
Nice, Timbo.
Damn, I messed up.
14 points.
Oh my god.
Yes. I wager it all again.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, if he wants to lose it all, then go for it.
How much dirt is in a hole that's 12 feet deep and 5 feet wide?
0.
12 feet.
Nice, Timbo.
Mother
28 points.
Timbo can't math.
What?
That was 21.
No, 14 plus 4. No, I was wagering it all
14 plus
again.
14.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing another 7. I was like, wait. Excuse me.
Okay. I'm wagering it all again.
I'm most insistent on winning.
Okay. What happens once in a month and twice in a moment, but never in a week?
M.
Yes.
I'm confused. What?
The letter M.
Oh my god, I'm fucking dumb.
Yes.
All right, so Timbo's at 56 points.
Timbo, is he double it
That's
again?
7.
I think I'll keep it.
I wonder
Oh,
who's
wow.
gonna win. But that stinks because that was my last question. So we're back to sales pitches.
You know what?
But
I'll wager it all again.
Oh my god.
Hold
alright.
on,
Yeah,
hold
one
on,
minute.
pause.
Pause.
Yeah, Studley broke that. I'm sorry. If you find the same one online, I'll order it and buy it. He was going after your stuff up there, and whatever squash stuff you got going on up there. Yeah. Send me the link of the Amazon of whatever that is, and I'll replace it.
Timbo, future Timbo, cut this out.
Yeah. Take a picture of it, and we can reverse lens look it up, and I'll find the exact one. I'm sorry. I'll replace it.
What a gentleman.
It was her grandma's, and my dog broke. You know the little like table thing that you put like ladles or spatulas on when you're cooking.
A
Like-
spoon rest?
Yeah, a spoon rest. Yeah, it was her grandma's, and I know it won't be the same, but I will replace it. Or we can super glue that one back together, and it'll look brand new. They're both in the trash right now. But do you want me to try to do that? You sure?
You can always do that.
Super glue will make it look brand new.
You can always do that. What is it Chinese, I think? The Chinese art form where you take like, so you glue it back together and then you take gold paint and you paint where the cracks were to show the beauty and the fact that like things
Okay.
may not always go the way you plan, but it can still end up beautiful.
Kenzie just came up with a good idea. What she said, what if we take gold paint? It's some sort of Chinese art form where if a vase breaks or something, you like paint you take gold paint that like sticks together and it shows where all the cracks were, but with gold. And it's supposed to show the beauty of imperfection or something. You want to try to do that? Okay. I'll fish the stuff out of it. Don't put anything nasty in the trash. Okay, we'll do that. I'm sorry that your grandma's thing broke. Back to the podcast.
All right, we're gonna take a walk through our childhoods. Hopefully, we've all seen this movie. I am very movie illiterate, but I have seen it. And we're gonna visit Willy Wonka Land for a minute, and you guys are gonna try and sell me on lickable wallpaper.
Well, I'm wagering it all on this?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I'll go first.
No take backsies.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Is there a time limit?
No.
Okay.
Has it ever been your dream to go to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? Well, now you can take Willy Wonka's chocolate factory home with you by putting lickable wallpaper on the wall. It tastes like chocolate, or whatever the fuck that you want it to taste like. All you have to do is slap it on the wall, put an overcoat of honey on it, and now you got honey glazed whatever the fuck you got for flavorful wallpaper. Now you don't have to go out ever to eat.
Just
All
eat
you
the
have
walls.
to do is lick the wallpaper. Alright, that's my pitch.
I feel like Spicy's resisting the urge to have a stroke whenever he's asked to perform. And I know I'm not judging you, Spicy. I get super stage fright whenever I'm whenever I was auditioning for my closer pitch. And it was actually recently. I've had like
It's not even stage fright for me. It's just I am not good at creating pitches. So I will do my best to absolutely fucking wing it and make it seem like I'm just super excited about it.
Nice. Yeah, I have like I literally start shaking whenever I get up on stage and I'm like in front of even one person.
I get cold sweats.
Exactly. Like it's weird, and I've never gotten over it. And I've purposely put myself in positions to get over stuff that I'm bad at, and I still can't get. I've gotten better at it, so I don't stutter as much, but my voice does shake still, and I literally sweat out my armpits and back, and it's bad. But I'm still working on it. But in front of a homeowner or in sales, when it's one-on-one, I'm sitting down and I'm like selling something I believe in, I'm golden. I am a silver-tongued soothsayer. But when I'm standing up on stage and it's just the setting. I think it's the stage itself. I can't do it. I literally cannot.
Yeah.
Okay, lickable wallpaper. Lickable wallpaper.
Just to remind everyone listening, he's wagering 56 points on this pitch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have an angle.
I hope it's straight.
How's it going, everybody? This is Tim from Adam and Eve, and we come out with a lot of adult toys and content, but our latest edition, so that you can spice up your time in the bedroom, is lickable wallpaper, followed by the edible underwear that we just came out with. But with the lickable wallpaper, you can get freaky while you are also getting cheeky. So basically, you are decorating your house, the entire house, with lickable wallpaper, or just one wall behind the bedpost, and you can make it any flavor you want. You can even make different patches, different flavors. And so if you're feeling like you want to spice up your life, get our lickable wallpaper and try it out while you're getting reared from behind. Good night. Sign here.
I almost feel like the doesn't really work in the bedroom.
Can I interject where my head went as soon as you started the Adam and Eve pitch?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was picturing glory holes.
Oh my god.
Well, that's also a function too from Adam and Eve.
Because imagine you're just not feeling it, and then you take a couple licks off that wallpaper, and all of a sudden it's like a flavored condom.
Exactly.
That makes me feel
Icky.
disappointed in Timbo.
I also love how I said let's take a walk down our childhood, and all of a sudden we're having sex in a bedroom with flavored wallpaper.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, yeah. Timbo, what happened in your childhood? Holy.
I'm gonna save that for my therapist.
What are you talking about? This podcast is therapy.
No, we don't want to know.
No, I don't. But I really hate that I have to give Timbo the points because he did make me laugh the hardest on that pitch.
Yes.
I hate that I have to do that because it's admitting that I found that really funny.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Brother's gonna win with 128 points over here, whatever the fuck it is right now. What is it, like 112 or something like that?
Yep.
Right now? So
All right.
I'm here with 7 points.
Yep. All right. This last one is for all the marbles because I say so.
Oh no.
Meaning points don't matter.
Oh,
I will give you each 1 minute prep time. And Timbo has to go first this time.
Hmm.
And you guys are gonna try and sell me shoe umbrellas.
What?
You know how Crocs have funky little gibbets that you can click on to the tops of your shoes?
Oh, I already have mine.
These are umbrellas that you clip onto the front of your shoe, so that way it doesn't get wet.
I already have
Because-
my angle.
Me too.
Got this in the bag.
All right, do you guys both want to waive your minute?
No, I want to take my full minute.
Okay. Well, Timbo's going first, so you still have time to think
I got mine.
while he's pitching, if you would like.
Okay.
Could we still do just the minute? Because
Absolutely.
mentally I cannot concentrate when people are talking.
Especially when I'm doing my pitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I will set a minute timer starting now.
Understandable. I started my timer too in case you just mess up.
Oh, wow. Way to not trust my technology, Timbo.
Well, you know. I'm gonna deafen real quick and talk to my chat.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Crap. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Crap.
How about you just mute?
There we go. Okay, so everybody, I am going to basically, for all of these shoebies out there, this is going to be targeted towards you, and I might actually start selling shoe umbrellas afterwards. So I want you to pay attention, and if anybody has any podcast ideas for next episode, please let us know. And we really enjoy making these. We really enjoy making these episodes, and hopefully you enjoy listening to them. It is on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple. It's everywhere. It's even on Castbox. Like there's like 11 spots that it's on. So go find it And the main place that you'll enjoy it the most is either Spotify or YouTube podcast, because you'll be able to see the video. We're gonna work on getting all of our faces on here at some point, but for now, we're just going to do the what's it called? We're just gonna do the gameplay videos during the podcast until we can get everyone's faces on there. Okay, we're about ready. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, it's your turn to start.
Okay, it's my turn. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, here it goes. This is for all the marbles. I need to bring out every bit of sales experience that I have in me. For right now, this moment, this is what I've trained for my entire life.
He's stalling.
No, I'm pumping myself up. All right. Hi, my name is Tim, and I am a shoebie. I collect shoes that are in the thousands of dollars. And if you are into premium shoes like I am, like Puma, Jordans, and all the other ones, then you know that you got to protect your shoes from rain, from puddles, from spit, from all sorts of flying debris, and everything else that would degrade the value of your shoes. If you're wearing Jordans that you've been prized, you went to the line at midnight and you got the premium release, then you can't go without protection. You've seen some homeless looking people walking around with bags on their shoes to protect their shoes. No, we don't need those. We need shoe umbrellas. These shoe umbrellas are high enough to where you can still see the shoes from the side, which is really the profile that you want people to see you from. Show off your nice Nikes, your Jordans, all that. But if you have these shoe umbrellas, they're going to be protected from rain, from sleet, from snow, from mud, from blood. Everything that you need is in these shoe umbrellas. Now, if you don't get these shoe umbrellas, well, then you're just not a very good shoe owner. Sign here.
I love getting bullied
every
into
time.
buying a product.
And that's it. That's for all the marbles.
So, I'm just gonna say right now, I'm cooked, but I'm gonna do the best fucking thing that I can right now. So, have you ever gone through a Category 5 hurricane and said, well, my shoes are never going to survive this? Well, now they can, with shoe umbrellas. Anytime that you need to preserve the health of your shoes, all you have to do is attach these on. And if you'd like, for an upcharge, we do have ones for the back of your shoes as well. That way, just as Timbo said, you can see it from the side, but it also protects both ends. Every single time that the shoes are in sunlight as well, it can damage the shoes. It can dry out the shoes, it can make it mold off, or it could break the shoe apart. Maybe you've seen those pictures of people with their toes stuck out of the shoe. That will never happen with your shoes. Also, these umbrellas will preserve your shoes forever. They will never degrade. They will never fall apart. The only thing that will stop these things from protecting your shoes is if your feet grow. Thank you and have a good night. I'll be here to stream tonight. I have a feeling Timbo's gonna win. Have fun.
All right. Final verdict. With a Timbo Show record of 224 points, we have Timbo coming in as the top sales pitch guy.
Yes.
Can I get a what are those awards that
a consolation prize?
Yeah, can I
participation trophy.
Yeah, participation trophy. Thank you. That's what I was thinking.
Yes, here it is. I made it myself. It's entirely made out of paper mache. I'm handing it to you now.
I really like the ones actually that are made out of purely air. So that way I just don't even have to see them.
Nice. Okay, yeah. I just mailed that to you. It should arrive at your house in about 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, I just got it actually.
Yeah, looks nice.
Blow it to the wind.
I'm sorry for the the giant.
It broke. I'm sorry.
Well, as long as the giant dong that's sticking out the front is intact, then you're good.
Yeah, that's gone too. A seagull took it.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, as our episode's loser, Spicy, would you like to give a speech?
Great speech. Goodbye, everyone.
Short and sweet and to the point.
Great speech.
I like it.
All right, Timbo, time for your winner's speech.
Well, my reputation as a salesman was on the line for this episode, so I really had to give it my all. I put 120% into this, and sign here.
You did not put 120% into those Adam and Eve wallpapers, though.
Honestly, that was my favorite one.
I'm gonna sign off for now, but I am going to say congratulations to Timbo for winning this week's episode, and I look forward to seeing what you have planned as host of next time's episode.
I am too, because I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
Let me know if you want me to join your podcast again. I'd be happy to join.
Nice.
Absolutely.
And Spicy, thank you for first timing. I hope you liked it. How'd you like being on the podcast? Was it different than you thought it would be, or was it about the same?
Yeah, I thought it would be more. I don't know. I don't even know what I thought it would be. I just didn't think it would be this fun. You know, it was enjoyable to hang out with you guys and just shoot the shit.
That is verbatim.
It very much serves.
Verbatim.
There's a gas leak in the building and we can't find it.
That is verbatim what Audit said, by the way. He was
Is it really?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I didn't think I would enjoy being on the podcast this much, but it was super fun. Yeah, we're not trying to make this podcast like informational or like just a dry podcast. It's literally a game. It's a word game. All right, so everybody, that's our show. Thank you for watching or listening, and we will catch you in episode 3, unless we all die.
You guys.